Welcome to this workshop video where today I'm going to teach you Janu Sirsana or head to knee pose. And I actually like to call this chest to knee pose because we're really not, the goal is not to get the nose or the head to the knee, but really to find some openings in the body. And we do that with an extended spine, not a rounded spine. Nothing wrong with rounding the spine once in a while, but what I like to do in these workshop videos is break this down so you have a strong foundation for the pose. If you want to see my other workshop videos, at some point in the video, look up to the corner and I will post one up there. And I want to just show you what you're going to need for this pose. Now I've got a little blanket that's sitting right under my bottom. I'm using that just to lift the hips a little bit. If you're pretty flexible, you won't need that, but you can use it if you want to. Then I have a block and I have a strap and of course my mat. So foundation for this pose, we're going to take one knee in. In this case, this is my left knee. And I'm going to grab the flesh on my left thigh and lift it and rotate it inward. All right. And then I'm going to sit back down and I'm going to feel for that left sitting bone. Then the right leg is going to come out a little bit like this. I'm going to do the same thing there. Grabbing the flesh, rotating it in, finding that right sit bone. And now I just sort of wiggle a little bit just to make sure I have a strong foundation in the pelvic area. And I'm ready to move on with the pose. All right, so go ahead and spread your toes on this one and then engage the muscles of the legs here. We call this muscular energy. And muscular energy is a way to feel the strength in your body, but it's also a way to protect your muscles, particularly the hamstring muscles. All right, and then we're going to take the hands by the sides of the leg, press down with your hands, lift your spine nice and tall, and turn your torso towards the extended leg. Here's where my block comes in. Because I have a little hip issue here, I'm going to take the pressure off of that hip and place the block under my knee so it feels better. All right, once you've lifted and turned, you can grab your strap, place it around the ball of the foot. Now, some of you might be super flexible and you can just grab your foot. A lot of us aren't, so I like to use the strap and I like to meet myself where I am. All right, so take your right hand, if your right leg is extended, take it to the side and kind of behind you. Left hand is going to grab the strap and you're going to use the left hand to pull and lift your spine tall. And again, you can twist a little bit to the right. Legs are active and engaged. And then you're going to take a nice deep breath in. And as you exhale, start to bend from the hips forward. So chest to knee. Think chest to knee versus head to knee. And inhale again. Lift nice and tall. Pull that strap towards you. It helps pull the shoulder back and keep your spine nice and long. And then as you exhale, bend from the hips again and just maybe go a little deeper. Feel what you feel and accept where you are. And know that with each stretch, you're growing and becoming stronger and more flexible. So in this pose, you can probably feel if you take your hand under the hamstrings, you can feel those stretching a little bit. Also, if you go deep enough, you can start to feel this backside stretch, which feels really nice. So I recommend about 5 breaths here. And then on one of your inhales, you'll come up, you'll release the strap, and we're going to do the other side. All right, so this time I'm taking my left leg out, right leg in, and then I'm going to grab the flesh, rotate it in, find that sit bone. I'm going to do it on the other side and find that sit bone. And while I don't have as much pain on this knee, I'm still gonna protect it, or sorry, on this hip. So this just helps, elevating this knee helps to alleviate pain in my hip. All right, activate those leg muscles, get them strong. Feel the muscles in the tops of your legs. And spread your toes. And then hands down. Inhale, lift up, exhale, twist to the left. Then grab your strap, place it around the ball of the foot. If your left leg is extended, you're going to grab the straps with your right hand, take your left hand out to the side. Again, using that strap to lift and lengthen your spine and twist a little bit. On your exhales is when you're going to take it forward. Again, just being mindful of where you are in your practice. You know, maybe you've gone through a full flow class and you're at the end of this practice. And so now you're in a cool down pose. So allow yourself to cool down, allow yourself to gently ease into the pose versus forcing it. So again, we're looking for a long spine here. We're not looking to do this kind of a thing, okay? Long spine, chest towards the knee, breathe, feel the ribs expand, and exhale. And again, I recommend doing this for about 5 breaths, nice, long, deep breaths. And then on one of your inhales, you're gonna lift up and you're gonna exhale and release. So that is Janu Sirsana with really good alignment. I hope this helps you. As I said, look for my other workshop videos, and I appreciate you being here and watching. Namaste.